Hello YouTubers, it's Matt here. I had a request on one of my my latest videos asking if once we get the garage cleaned up, again a little garage tour. The only thing that isn't cleaned up right now is either the floor, and we have a bunch of bottles that we haven't taken in yet. So like here's everything pretty well the way we want it, but the floor is still dirty because we don't have the power washer going yet. And bottles we're gonna be taking down, same there. But yeah, so here's the garage, pretty well cleaned up. The tractor has been completely cleaned and repainted. Like the deck there was all repainted and everything. And there's all the gas tainers. Yeah, and then toolsmith stuff and the paint and some stuff we gotta clean up. So yeah, so since we wanted the tour, so since we're gonna go with the winter shed first. In the winter shed, we mostly have junk. It is the worst shed that we have. It's old crap and it just works for the winter. So we have our shovels for the winter, and basically anything that we don't want in the nice shed is just thrown in here and leave enough room for the tractor. And the implements are put in here also. And next year we're going to be having a finish mower for the back of the tractor. So we're going to have to make room in the mowing shed for that. But yeah, so then in here we have the tool chest. We have a table full of manure and dirt that you can spread. A toolsmith woodworking thing that I just put this master bench grinder on. We have a bunch of cutting blades, pointed rake, pitchfork, a weed tool, a rake, a small shovel, a bush cutter, and a twig cutter. And here's my work table. It's really bad looking right now, but you normally put this down. This shouldn't really be up here, but you put this down, and then all my tools are here. So on my work table, I have a radio, weights that my mom just brought it here for no reason, my toolbox, some white spray paint, and move this over here. We have a whole bunch of stuff here. So yeah, this is my Kubota seat. And then right here is the Kubota ZG21. It is a diesel mower with 22 horsepower. It's about 12 or 13 years of age. It's fairly old. And yeah, so this thing is pretty old. I try to take care of it as best as I can by every year. And after every 3 mows, I completely wash it down. And every year, I repaint it. So yeah, and there's the little decal that Paul got me there. And then, yeah, so here, we have a whole bunch of gas containers, 2 diesel containers, and then 2 smaller gas containers for, like, the push mower, and then 2 whippersnipper gas and oil containers. And then here we have an oiler, paint scrapers. What's this called? I forget. I should know it. Crowbar. Here we have a couple things like home is where I park my tractor and reserved parking for tractors only. Here we have the 4 whippersnippers. We have a Husqvarna 122C whippersnipper, works really good. We have a twist edge whippersnipper. And we have a weed eater whippersnipper. And then we have a Shindwa T260 professional whippersnipper. And we have a hammer, which has a really neat story, because if you look at the bend in this hammer, that is because we were getting the chipper going, and this fell into the chipper, and look what the chipper did to it. Now imagine if that was your arm, eh? You wouldn't have it. And so here is the pressure washer with right now the handle, one of the nozzles inside there popped from the coldness of the winter. We have a Craftsman and a Mastercraft 32-inch wood cutters, axes. We have a 200, probably 100, and another 100 or 50 so year old hooves from horses. Here we have a little Toolman's belt, some multi-purpose rope that I use, some whippersnipper string, cable, some pictures of when the zero turn was newer, the old nozzle for the pressure washer, and some firewood. And that should probably complete the tour. So yeah, let's move on to some other topics now. I just thought I'd mention this. Out here is where we washed the mower, as you can probably tell, because there's stuff everywhere. But then over here, we're gonna be pouring some white stone, which I unloaded in the other video, and we're gonna be pouring it all down here. So this was all grass, so I got some like bad stone or whatever, and dug her all up, made her level, and put some crappy stone down. And I did the same thing with this side, but it was a lot trickier. So yeah, so we're gonna have white stone there, white stone there. Then we're gonna have a white stone all along the edges of the deck, all the way down. And the deck has a lot more stuff on it than the last time you've seen us. Because right here, we have the white stuff, which you see. The flower pots, what you see. The barbecue, which is now on the deck, which for some reason has lights on it. We have these little lights here, solar panel lights. Another flower. Some more flowers there. And we got some trees that are inside of these flower pots, which use actually solar panels, and they light up in a nice color at night. Oh, pick up a pillow here, and we have a bench that we're going to be repainting, but yeah, the bench is up here, and you can sit on that. It's pretty comfortable, and yeah, and then over here we have us rocking chair. It's pretty nice. You sit on it and you rock. The only thing I have that I don't really like, sounds like wood's cracking down there, don't it? Listen.
What are you talking to?
I'm just gonna get the tractor key now. I'm gonna put the tractor in the garage and clean up around where it was. Yeah, here's the key. And yeah, so hope you guys have an awesome week. This is my last week in school. A lot more videos should be out, or a lot less, because I'm with my dad most of the summer. But yeah, so I'm gonna go out now. I'm gonna clean up around, and leave me some requests on what you guys want to see for the next video. Thanks, and have a good one.